Hello everyone, this is Joyce, your happy granny. Please watch my premiere on October 2 at Germination, 11 a.m. UK time and 7 p.m. Philippine time. I will be talking about health and fitness and much more. So come and join me. And it's going to be every Saturday, 11 a.m. UK time and 7 o'clock Philippine times. So, see you there. Your happy granny. Yes!
Hello, good morning, everyone. It's Saturday morning and it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful weather. And I hope everyone is experiencing the same weather. And hopefully everybody is in good health, happy, and in good spirit. It's very, very important in good spirit. Okay, so this is your happy granny mainly. Hello, good morning. Good morning, UK, and good evening, Philippines. As you know, your happy granny is more into wellness. So every Saturday, you can expect that I am discussing about good morning, Kuya, germination, discussing about the wellness because this is the most important part in our life and the most important practice that we must do in our daily living. I'm saying this because these are all based on my experiences. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about anger. Okay, um, we all know that anger is also very common to all of us, but uh, we are not aware, just like me, that there are so many types of anger, and that anger is very important to find out what are those types of anger, what cause your anger, and how you deal with anger. So in general, I'm going to discuss it. I will generalize it because there's like kind of many types of anger, like passive anger, like a emotional anger, behavioral anger. You know, those all kinds of anger that we have. Uh, we have as well like relationship, you know, relationship anger, and so many types of it. So I'm chronic anger. So I'm going to generalize about the anger in our life. We all in our life, from we were born, when we are child, when we start to be like, our mind start to develop, we have those kind of things that is not normally like we take notice of it. It's like, you know we as a child, anger with our playmates, maybe at school, maybe at home with siblings, or maybe, parents angry with us, children, or, it's every time, or angry for friends, anger, at work. There's so many types of anger, okay? And this is the most important things is we must know what types of anger we have, how we'd be able to deal with it, so we can live a happy life. And also, anger, if we don't really understand and focus on how to find the cause, and it affects our health, mentally and physically. Okay, so I will give you an example of anger. One is like maybe our at home first. Maybe our parents, become like angry with us because we did not do anything that we are told to, or we have not, been success, or we did not do things that they are expecting for us to become. So this maybe, but every anger has a reason. So as a children, as your parents, you have the respect, you just keep quiet, and you don't, in our culture, we don't really very vocal about it, very like expressing ourselves, for the reason that we are afraid that we might hurt them. We are afraid that we are disrespecting them, our parents. So same as our siblings. Okay. So in a long term, this anger that build up, you bring it into your adolescence, and that affects your life, because when times come that you need it as well, to express yourself in other type of anger, especially like in work, then you have as well difficulties. So this is the kind of that's why I'm saying to you, we must learn how to deal with our anger. There is also a dealing with anger. The passive way is like you are like very composed to yourself, avoiding to say words that will hurt other people, your parents or anyone else, and you are uh, really, really trying to be relaxed with that, because once you say a word, it might hurt them, it might hurt yourself. So it's better that passive type of anger is a healthy in a way, but it is also unhealthy in another way, because uh, we keep it to ourselves. But in another way, if we deal it calmly and just relax about it, just don't think about it. For me, as long as I don't get hurt, I'm not, being punched or being like, hurt my body, then I'm okay with that. So, yeah, but it in the long run is another way that will cause you stress. The behavioral anger that I'm talking now is like, at home, like in a family, there's a fight between the relationship with your husband or with your partner, whatever. And this is very common with men. And what they do, back in our country or wherever, people like deal it in a different way. Like they become angry, they broke something, or they hit somebody, or they say bad words, or this kind of things. So this is the behavioral anger that needs sometimes a help from outside home. Maybe you needing someone like to talk to, other people who can give you right advice. And mostly the men, as I know in my experience, they do it like do their anger. If they cannot hit someone or they cannot punch someone, they can bring someone, they go out and they drink and drink and drink, and then come back home, and that's the trouble becomes. So it becomes a problem, in a long run. So it's better to deal it very quickly at the early stage, so you don't go to that problem of having like potential uh, legal or personal problem. Okay, so the chronic anger is like maybe angry towards people in this situation, even in yourself, it's like a feeling of anger, or like resentment or irritability and frustration. Yeah. It's like um, the chronic is anger. It's like you're angry with someone. It's the anger, with someone, and like you don't agree for what they are saying, or you don't agree with their opinion. So that's a kind of um, a anger, and then you keep it to yourself, and then affect your health. Okay, so in my opinion, as in my experience, yeah, any anger that we have in our life, if we know how to deal with it, then it's gonna be okay. And if we are having our problems, it's not going to be an excuse to blow that anger and throw it to other people. We have to learn how to be uh, really um, really knows ourselves how to or to control that anger. Any anger of any form in a long run is becoming a health issue of anyone else, you, me, or anyone else, because it will cause stress, it will cause failure in the communication and relationship, any kind of relationship. So the best thing to do is to learn how to deal with anger, especially as we are kind of like working. We are come from a working country where all we have to do is work and work, so we can provide to our family back home, and forgetting that ourselves is needing something. And so little things, we don't take notice of it, and then it build up and build up and build up until one day you're the one, or me the one, who will suffer it. So these all things, if we keep it ourselves and we don't let it go, it causes harm in a long run. But sometimes it's okay to talk, sometimes it's not okay to talk. Sometimes being silent is better, because you, like me, if I'm angry with someone, I just keep quiet, because I don't want to say something, that harsh word that will harm them. you know I am more like protecting my relationship with other people, and I'm forgetting that myself, that I'm hurting myself by doing so. So that causes stress. In my experience, it causes me stress in the long run. And that's why it's better to deal it really at the early stage. But when we are angry, the thing we have to do is don't say harsh words, be calm, be find some way that will divert your attention, and find a way that will help you, uh, like, you know, release that anger. In my way, some people go like eating and eating and eating, or drinking and drinking, and some people just go out and go everywhere. Me, what I do now, I find the better way of dealing anger. And because in the past it caused trouble in my health. Had this I become stressful, the stress and then depression and then the inflammation come all over. So now my way of dealing with my anger is exercising, and also like socializing, and everything that will divert my anger. That's what I do. But even though it happens to me, even I'm stressed, my anger to anyone did not cause a problem. I did not say any harsh words. I did not use this as excuses, because I can do what I want because I have an excuse, but it's not the point. The point is, being just um, careful for everything, so you don't get people mad at you, anyone around you. Okay? So, yeah. Uh, so, and overall, think of something that will make you feel better when you are angry. Divert yourself into something else, you know, make yourself busy, and just keep, if you have love in your heart and you are true to yourself, then your anger will not cause any problem with anybody. Sometimes it's nice to let it go, but still, take control of it, because no one can control your anger, no one can control yourself apart from you. In Because whatever you do, whatever I do, any action we do, it reflects on us. You see, if some people are angry with us and we get angry with them, it's not the point, because it's like someone, yeah, sometimes, um, if someone is upset or angry with you and you deal with anger, my father always said that you're not raising yourself, you are lowering yourself. So this is what we have to think, you don't lower yourself for the wrongdoing of others. Maintain your maintain, what you in yourself. Don't even think of breaking, you know um, yourself. Take in control of yourself, and that is very important. So in overall way, yeah, just be kind to others, be nice to others. Don't say harsh word, because words, once you say it, you can never take it back. You can punch on other people, you can make them like bruises or something. Bruises will heal, but words, harsh words, it will never heal. It will be there forever. And in the long run, you know, maybe you feel good at the moment, but in the long run, it's not. Maybe it will be something you do to yourself, and you will regret it forever. Because why? Because when you're angry and you did it, then you break your relationship. If you are married, you have a relationship, you have a boyfriend, you have a family, and you have a children. If you're angry, you don't know how to control your anger, then you break that relationship um, with your husband, and sometimes it causes, the misunderstanding that lead to like separation or divorce or something. Now, relationship with your mother, in all the way, our parents, your mother, father, in all the way they are our parents, we need to respect them. But we are not 100% sure that they all the time doing right to us. And some parents are very in control as well, because they are parents. They want to control their children and everything. There's some stages that parents, yes, okay, but there's some stages when the children are grown up. We have to give them a space and let them grow. And hi, Princess, let them grow and let them find, what they want. Let them, find themselves exactly. Just guide them, but we cannot tell them anymore what they have to do when they reach to the certain age. All right. And when it comes to the friend, I'm saying to this based on my experience. When it comes to my friend, there are friends that they're very nice to you. They say a word, everything is such beautiful, but when you turn around, they do like talking behind. For me, for me, I don't know about you, about others, but for me, I don't care. The reason why I don't care is because I know this is normal, and if I do the same thing to her, talking behind her, I'm not making a solution. I am creating more problem. So by just ignoring or just say relax on it, then it will stop. But if you keep doing the same thing, and then the other person will do the same thing, it's gonna be like big to everyone. And that is mostly the common cause of breaking relationship, even to the neighborhood, and everything. So I'm saying is this anger, at the end of the day, we need to learn how to control ourselves, right? Sometimes you might be explode. It's okay. It happens to me once. I exploded I was angry because it was repeatedly happening to me. I feel like I was bullied in words, and I feel that I'm not worth. I feel that, they think I'm just stay at the below, and I feel that, my opinion is not valid all the time. So what I did, I exploded my anger, but I don't want to be like rude as well. So what I just say, okay, if I'm not really good enough on there, then just let me, just let me know, and I will go, because I know I'm doing very well. I do my best, and it's just let me know, and I will go. No problem. Yeah. So that's the anger I have. But then when I'm saying that, I know it's rude. I walk away, but it's a way of not, being, you know, being more angry. And another one is, it was said to me that this is another thing, it was said to me, uh, in front of me, and I don't like it because it is wrong. And I was confronting her that I wasn't happy. This is another, you have also to learn how to confront. So I was like, wasn't happy. So I confronted her and said, I wasn't happy what you did to me yesterday, what you have said. And this person don't want to accept responsibility of it. Okay. So it has to come to the point that we need a person in between to sort out this problem. And at the end of the day, because I know it's happened, see, I stick to what I said and I say, at the end of the day, she said sorry in front of the mediator. So I feel good about it. And since then I realized, that I can take control of my anger in a good way, and I can prove to the person that I am right. So I feel really much better. And since then, I realized that, okay, it's okay, you know, to, it's good to stand for yourself, because in the past, I don't know how to stand for myself. I'm a kind of person, especially at work. Oh, yes, it's okay. I'll do it. I'm already tired and exhausted. Oh, yes, I will do it, because I don't want to be I don't want to be the cause of the problem to anyone. And I'm also a very respectful person, so I respect, and value others people's opinion. But in the long run, it doesn't, it's really bad for me, because I was the one who suffered. At the end of the day, I have to leave my job because I was already in deep trouble with my health. I have this inflammation everywhere, as I told you, and I am suffer for that for years. And that's why, I'm the topic that I discussed today is about anger. Anger, if we don't know how to deal with it, and we don't know how to um, carry it, and we don't know how to find a way how to let it go. We don't know how to find a way, how to be like having knowledge, you know, about all of it, then we are the one who's going to suffer. And when you're going to suffer, you'll be alone. You have to deal it, because no one could help you as well. So it's better to do it earlier than leave it later. Okay, I hope that you get something, something taking away from me about this kind of anger. Overall, if I will summarize anger, it is normal to everybody. It's not our fault if we get angry. We might be the best person. We might be the person who has the best character in the whole world. We must be the most forgiving, the most kind, the most grateful, very grateful with everything. But somehow in our thought, somehow anyone will give us, um, will throw it us, their anger to us. Yeah. So that we will be angry too. So by saying that, if you know how to control yourself, then you know how to deal with every anger of any person will go to through or going, to give you. Me now, example, if it's like my acquaintance, yeah, it happens last time. I comport the other one. I comport the other. Both of them are telling different things. There's no way I could find the solution, so I just stay away. And it's good for if it's good for your health, then just do it. Okay, just don't do it. Control your anger, stay away from anger, learn how to deal with it, and control yourself. You are in control of yourself. No one can control you. You control yourself. So you have the power. You have the power, and you are responsible for your willness. No one else. People can tell you, like me, I can tell you everything. Everything I have experienced, everything that I learned, everything that I have read, everything that happens to me, everything. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying this, for you guys to have an idea. At the end of the day, it's you. You and you alone have that power to control yourself. You are alone, have the power of your own willness. All right? So, there you go. I hope I will leave you something good today. And I hope that everybody is in good health and looking after themselves. Hi. Hi, Princess. Thank you for watching. Okay. So, those people who knows me, they know me well. Those people who doesn't me, they don't want to know me well. But it is okay. I am taking control of myself. Whatever I do in my life, my point is, as long as I'm not hurting anyone, as long as I'm not doing wrong to anyone, as long as I'm like in my boundary of um, relationship with anyone, I'm not making everybody upset. They can be upset with me. I promise I will not get upset. I will feel bad, but I know how to control my anger. I know how to deal with it, and I don't keep it anymore in myself. I just come from this. My mother said, no, when we were young, come to this ear, pass to this ear. But if people are taking too much of it, just go away. Stay away, live a happy life. And that's, inner peace and happiness is more important than anyone. So I'm saying goodbye to everyone. I love you all and see you next time. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you and goodbye. Control your anger. Don't get angry. Just spread the love, Peace. Peace to everyone. Bye.
Hello everyone, this is Joyce, your Happy Granny. Please watch my premiere on October 2 at Germination, 11 a.m. UK time and 7 p.m. Philippine time. I will be talking about health and fitness and much more. So come and join me.